There are seasons in life when the darkness feels total, not a darkness that comes from the absence of activity, but the kind that settles in slowly, quietly, when prayer feels hollow, when you've stopped expecting God to answer, when the faith you used to feel has gone somewhere you can't reach. Maybe that's where you are right now, and if it is, I want you to know you are not the first person to sit in that place. The disciples sat there, the psalmist sat there, the ancient church sat there, and into every one of those moments, a word was spoken. In the ancient Aramaic scriptures, the Peshitta, the Bible that Assyrian, Chaldean, and Syriac Christian communities have read and prayed in Aramaic for nearly 2,000 years, there is a word Jesus used to describe himself, not a title, not a category, a living word, օΝՈՒ-hra Nuhro. This word in the Aramaic of the Peshitta carries something deeper than the English word light suggests. In English, light is a switch. You turn it on, you turn it off. But Nuhro in the world of the Peshitta is a living radiance. It is the kind of light that doesn't simply illuminate a room. It is the light that exists before the room. The light that Genesis describes, let there be light, before the sun existed. This is the light that Jesus called himself. In the Gospel of John, chapter 8, verse 12, Jesus stood in the temple courts and spoke these words. The Peshitta preserves them this way. օΝΟΥ-hra anadalma, mandati batri la nehlek bakeshuka, ela nehun le Nuhra dekai. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. He didn't say, I will show you where the light is. He said, I am the light, present tense, personal, direct. He is not pointing you towards something you've missed. He is saying, I am here, in this darkness, with you, and I am the light. I want you to sit with that for a moment, because the darkness you've been carrying, the spiritual exhaustion, the feeling that God has gone quiet, that darkness is real. Jesus doesn't minimize it. He doesn't say, stop feeling that. He steps into it and says, Nuhro, I am the light. And here is what the Peshitta makes unmistakably clear. The light doesn't disappear when the darkness is thick. It shines precisely there. John chapter 1, verses 4 and 5. In him was life, and that life was the light of all people. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it, has not overcome it. Past tense, made permanent. In every moment in human history when the darkness felt total, the light was not extinguished. So wherever you are right now, in the silence that feels like absence, in the faith that feels fragile, in the place where you wonder if God has stopped hearing, Nuhro, he is still shining, and he is shining for you. Let me pray with you. Father, you know where your child is sitting right now. You know the darkness they've been living in, the questions they haven't said aloud, the prayers they've stopped praying because they weren't sure anyone was listening. But you are Nuhro. You are the light that was before the world, the light that darkness has never, not once, put out. Right now, in this moment, let your Nuhro, your living light, reach past every wall they've built, every wound that's been covered over, every place they've stopped expecting to find you. Reach them, hold them, let them know the darkness does not win. The light is here. The light is you. And to you who are listening, you are not too far gone. You're not too dark a place for this light to reach. The Nuhro that Jesus spoke of in the Peshitta 2,000 years ago, it is still speaking tonight. Darkness does not have the final word. Jesus does. Grace restores all.